So apparently this is the best dessert place in Tokyo, and here's our honest review. Now, this little cafe is called Azuki to Kouri. It only has 8 seats and is notoriously hard to get a table. Anyway, they specialize in kakigori, which is a shaved ice dessert. We got the lemon chibis, which had this awesome creme brulee top. And besides the theatrics, the flavors were actually incredible. Both sweet and tart with a super fluffy texture. We also tried the strawberries and cream option. It was filled with a sweet wine jelly and was just as good, if not better than the lemon. So yes, it's definitely worth the hype. Get yourself a reservation. Food is fake. Yep, that's right. They're all wax food samples and we made them ourselves in Tokyo. So this little shop is in the kitchen district called Kappabashi. They mostly sell samples but also have classes where you can make your own. First, you start off with the tempura. The instructor taught us how to pour the wax to create this perfect batter texture. We molded them carefully and they turned out pretty realistic. Then we moved on to the lettuce, and this one was a little bit harder but ended up still looking super edible. In the end, we came home with 2 pieces of tempura and an iceberg lettuce each. So yeah, this is definitely worth doing. We tried this restaurant where they light your ramen on fire, and here's our honest review. So this place is in Kyoto and it's a pretty unique spot known for their crazy fire ramen. They even have these selfie sticks ready to capture all the action because you need to have everything back when the fire comes. Now, we went for the special set, which comes with gyoza, fried rice, and karage. Plus, we also got one of these tokens for the gacha machine, so you can get one of these pins too. As for the ramen, it definitely had a roasted flavor. People are going to tell you that there's better ramen out there, but honestly, for the fire experience, it's totally worth it. Everything you need to know about the new teamLab borderless in Tokyo. First things first, make sure to book your tickets in advance because they very rarely have any space on the day. Now, it's located on B1 in the new Azabudai Hills complex. You get yourself a locker at the front to store your stuff, so just make sure to leave all your bags and jackets there. Once you enter though, prepare to be amazed. There's no map, so you just have to walk around and find the rooms yourself. The artworks are pretty interactive, they respond to movement, and you can even use the teamLab app to program some of them yourself. Now, our favorite rooms here were definitely the Crystal World, the Bubble Universe, and this awesome Mist Room. What we found really cool as well is that the projections are constantly changing, so you can easily visit the same room twice and it'll look completely different because the artwork has changed. You can definitely spend a few hours here, so if you like art, it's totally worth visiting. Would you try this crazy carbonara pasta in Tokyo? So this restaurant is located in Nakameguro and they specialize in Italian style food. They do these awesome deep dish pizzas filled purely with cheese, but their signature dish is this roast beef fettuccine carbonara. Except it's just one giant pasta sheet, and oh my god, if this isn't the ultimate pasta pull, I don't know what is. They give you scissors so you can chop it up and eat, and honestly, we thought it was going to be a bit of a gimmick, but the pasta actually tasted pretty good, and the roast beef was a nice addition to the dish. These have to be the biggest bowls of ramen in Japan, and they're super affordable too. This ramen chain has locations all across Japan, and their soup is quite unique. It's actually based on the flavors of a French consomme. Now, everything on the menu is pretty cheap. You can get a full set with rice and sides for about $10, which is insane value. Not to mention the ramen bowls are huge. Our favorite is probably the kimchi flavor, but they have loads of other toppings as well. It's called Kamakura, guys. Check it out. Here's where you can get amazing A5 wagyu in Kyoto for less than $50. We stumbled upon this place in the Shiki market. They do grilled sushi and skewers, but skip all of that and go straight for one of their wagyu steaks. Now, we went for one of these stunning pieces of sirloin. They let us choose the best looking one, and there's a 500 yen cooking fee. So the total came to around $45, which is insane. Now, there's no labeling, but just on looks alone, this is A5 quality wagyu. And after tasting it, we're certain it couldn't be anything less. Came out super juicy, melt in your mouth, and a nice rich flavor. Here's the location, guys. Check it out. Come with us on a food tour in Yokohama Chinatown. So we started off with some Shanghai style soup dumplings. We got the pork and prawn combo for 1,100 yen, and these had a crispy bottom and a tasty broth inside. Next, we got these sesame balls for 100 yen each. They were straight out of the deep fryer, and they were filled with this really nice sweet bean paste. We also got one of these adorable panda buns for 380 yen. It was filled with chocolate custard and was super decadent. Then we tried a Peking duck pancake for 420 yen, which was not too bad. This Taiwanese fried chicken was huge and only 650 yen. The crunch this had was super epic. And we finished up with a creamier ice cream cone for 180 yen, which always hits the spot.
A must-try when in Japan. Fruit sandwich. Perfect pieces of fruit and cream, sandwiched between white bread with the crusts cut off. Sounds strange, but tastes great.